Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I made this no-sew journal for the month of November, which was posted by Meg Journals. She has a prompt for each day, and I'm going to go over what I did for each day. Number one is connect. I have some puzzle pieces that were connected together and glued onto the page. Number two is flow, and I have two pictures, one which was done by Monet and one which was done by Renault that I cut out of a book, and it's just water flowing. That's what I came up with that for that one. Three is merge, and I have hearts that are going up the page and merge into another color hearts, but they're like opposite and then they merge together. Then number four is link, and I have some wooden little hearts that are linked together with an embroidery thread. Number five is blend, and I have color flashcards, which one is red and one's blue, and then I have a purple flashcard, and then I also did the same colors with paint, and just painted it on a piece of paper, a scrap paper, and then glue that to the page. Number six is intertwine. So I have some yarn that I braided together and glued that down. Number seven is waves, and it's just a picture of waves. That one wasn't very creative, but I just couldn't come up with what to do. Number eight is tapestry. So it's a piece of fabric that is glued down. And then number nine is thread, and I have three embroidery threads that I have glued down, and then at the top of the page, I made a bow, and they're kind of like framing a picture I cut out of a children's book. Number 10 is ripple. This is actually one of my favorite pages. It has some scrapbook paper scraps, and I just kind of folded them together to kind of like form a ripple and glued them down. Number 11 is weave, and I have two different types of scrapbook paper that I made strips out of, and then weave the strips together. Number 12 is match, and it's three flashcards that are taped together, and they form one picture as a matching to basically show the concept of counting. And then I have another page from a book that I also glued down that kind of went along with it. 13 is stretch. This is a headband that stretches that I cut apart to form that one. And then 14 is reflect. This is a piece of reflective like duct tape that's glued down, and also some little stamp things that you can put on your Christmas cards, but they all have flowers on them, and their border is like a mirrored type foil effect. Then 15 is continue. I have I have the word continue at the top of the page in lettered stickers, and then have a bunch of circles that continuous down to the end of the page. Number 16 is circles, and I had some circle punches, or kind of like punches, but you use a little cutter and you cut around them of different types of paper and then I kind of glued them down. Number 17 is transition, and I have pages that were cut from various magazines that transition from one page to the next. They're supposed to be similar types of pictures, and also I have them in date order. And then 18 is fuse. I had some fuse beads, and I formed a flower with them. 19 is expand, and these hearts, they expand out. So I thought that was kind of cute. 20 is Mosaic. This is another one of my favorite pages. It has plastic type stickers that kind of look like glass, and then I put them on top of a doily to form like a little mosaic, like a stained glass type thing effect. Drift is a map page I cut out, and then also a little inspirational quote page, and also it has a map on it and some stamps. That's what it came up with, that one. 22 is spiral. These are just spirals cut out of scrap paper, and then I used a marker to kind of you know, trace along. 23 is interact. I had made up 22 questions, and then me and my daughter each answered the questions, and I wrote answers down on these scrap cards of our favorite things. And then 25 or 24 is layer. These are all similar colors, like types of color, and also similar shapes. I just kind of cut them out and then glued them down to, you know, layer on top of each other with a Thanksgiving a card on top. And then 25 is fold. These are cut from punches. They're a flower punch, a butterfly punch, and a heart punch, and I kind of folded them over so they're all folded. That's what I did for that one. 26 is unravel, and I have a piece of yarn and a piece of embroidery thread that I unraveled and glued that down. 27 is open. This is an envelope that opens up, and when you open it up, you see a bunch of shapes that I had, scraps of that, and I just glued that down. And then 28 is loop. I have some embroidery thread, a green and blue, and I have them looped together. 29 is overlay, and I have a see-through definition, a sticker which just says imagination, and I also have these rub-on. These are rub-ons, they're not stickers, and so they're kind of like overlaid onto the page. And then last but not least is number 30. This page is fasten. It's a type of fabric that is the buttons are fastened together, and that is it.